Everybody's ready. Okay. This all happened just a little before 11 p.m. tonight on the East Freeway, on the main lanes. We believe it happened somewhere between Normandy and Uvalde going eastbound. All of it happened in the number one lane, the fast lane on the freeway. The truck you see over here, it's got bullet holes in the rear. Glasses broke out. There were two individuals that were in that car. One was a male, 21-year-old Hispanic male, we believe he's 21, and a female that was, we believe, to be in her 20s. Both of those have been transported. Both of those folks have been transported to the hospital. The driver of that truck, he's at the hospital right now, and the doctors, they're doing their best, but he supposedly is not going to make it. So they do believe he is, if he's not already called it, they believe he's going to die. So that's where we're at on that. He's been shot in the upper body. The female was fine, just because the truck actually high-centered up on the center wall. She was distraught, covered in blood, and she was transported to the hospital as well. They're telling us, their story is that they were coming from somewhere, the In-Out Burger, wherever that, I don't think there's one around here. There must have been on some type of date. The girl was saying that she had just started dating this guy, and that all she really knows is shots were being fired and they crashed up on the deal. That's really all we have from her. So she's not giving us a whole lot at this time right now. And again, like I said, the male driver, he was incapacitated. HFD did their best, but he's at a hospital right now, and the doctor said that he will die. The other parties that are involved, there's a black sedan over here. It has bullet holes in it as well. There's some in close to the trunk, and there's a mirror that looks like it's been shot. So it's got bullet holes in it. The people that were inside that car is a female that was in the back seat, and she is an actual probation officer for Harris County. She was in the back seat of that car. Her husband, an elderly man, was in the passenger seat, and the driver was their son, who we believe is 26 years old. He's a 26-year-old male. What they're telling us is that they were on the number one lane. They were going to get some tacos, eastbound on the East Freeway. That's the fast lane. And they said this truck pulled up behind them, was tailgating them, and about to run them over, and then went around them. And as it went around them, they said the driver reached out and started shooting at them, started shooting at their car. And they're saying that's how the bullet holes got in their car. The driver of the sedan, the boy who's here cooperating right now, not boy, man, 26-year-old, he reached out and started shooting back at the truck, and that's where the couple rounds went into the truck. One of them went into the window, and we believe is the one that struck him in the upper body. So they came back to the scene. They left from here, obviously scared, immediately once they found out, or they actually called the police, and we were out here working, not sure if this was an accident or not, and this all happened kind of about the same time. They called the police department, and that's how we found out who they were. We called them. They immediately came over here to help out with the investigation, and they're cooperating completely. So investigators are coming. All this is going to be assigned and turned over to the DA's office for statements and a good investigation to figure out if any charges are going to be filed. So that's basically what we have. I mean, it's a road rage type deal that turned into a big shooting. And like I said, the truck, when the male was shot inside the truck drifted up onto the cement barrier, and was actually high centered on that cement wall there, and that's where it stopped at. So, and that's why at first we thought we had an accident. We didn't know what it was. Any questions?
So real quick, for clarification,
sure.
All parties allegedly involved in this are either in custody or being attended to or have made contact with HPD?
Yes. Yep.
And at this time, it's just, you're not looking for anybody and you're just going to wait to see how the investigation unfolds?
Correct. Everybody's cooperating. Like I said, the one individual that was involved in the shooting is deceased. The other male that was involved in shooting a firearm is fully cooperating and is here with his parents. And yes, everybody, as far as we know, everybody that was involved is been accounted for. They're cooperating, and we're working on getting statements, any kind of video we might be able to find out on the freeway. And again, if anybody out there actually saw this incident that was driving down the freeway, if they would call HPD homicide, that'd be great.
One last question: did you recover a firearm from the deceased vehicle, or has it not been processed yet? Or?
Yes, there is a firearm in that vehicle. Yep. It's still, evidence and everything still has to be processed. Crime scene units coming out and do all that. But yes, we have seen a firearm in that truck. Okay?
Thanks, sir.
Okay, guys.